One night stands are certainly nothing new, but if you're curious about casual sex but are starting to worry about the risks involved, then keep on watching. This video is going to help you to keep safe while dipping your toe into the hookup culture. So what can you do? Maybe it's been a while since you've dated. Maybe you're suffering from that FODA or fear of dating again. And it's no surprise considering that the pandemic has kept us isolated for so long. Maybe you're feeling a bit rusty and out of the game. So you want to get involved, you want to meet new people, you want to have fun. Well, at Intimate Touch, we celebrate all kinds of sex, all kinds of intimacy, as long as it is safe and consensual. So how are we going to keep you safe? First of all, it's important to kind of check in with yourself and set your intentions around what you want to experience. Why do you want to go into this casual sex dating game? What is in it for you? Is it just that you want to find some adventure, have some fun, have some pleasure? There is no wrong answer here, as long as you know what you're looking for and why. The next thing to do is to choose an app that is aligned to the kind of person that you want to meet. Tinder is a classic, right? Swipe right for the person that you want to hook up with. You know how it works. Grindr is great for gay men, and you have Her, which is great for queer women. There are many different options out there. So do your research, see which app kind of feels best for you and is going to give you the best advantage of meeting the kind of person that you want to meet and arranging the kind of scenario that you want to enjoy. Once you know the app that you're going to use, the next thing is to set up your profile. We recommend that you are really honest when setting up your profile. Be honest about who you are and what you're looking for. Be honest with the photos that you choose, your username. Do be careful about using risky information, anything that could could compromise your security. Don't use your work email address or your school email address, for example, and don't put your address and things like that. Nothing that could help a stranger find you. So you want to be honest and open about the kind of experiences that you're inviting, but keep your wits about you as well. When you're talking to somebody, when you first get in touch, follow your gut instincts and see, is this a kind of person that I want to get to know more? Maybe you can invite them off platform onto a phone conversation if that feels good. And when you're ready to meet in real life, it's time to really get your stuff in order. So you're going to meet in real life. You want to choose a place to meet that is public and allows you a quick, easy exit strategy. You don't want to be trapped somewhere when you're first meeting somebody. Be sure to give a trusted friend all of the information you have about this person, including their username, their email, their phone number if you have it, their name, and where you're going to be meeting. You can even share your location live. You can do that on WhatsApp or other apps that allow you to share your location just so your friend can keep track of where exactly you are. Now, remember, if your plans change and you decide to go back and stay with that person, you need to let your friend know, okay? Be a good person. Don't make them worry about you. If you already know that sex is on the agenda, absolutely no problem. Do your preparation beforehand, though. If you're going to get into the casual sex game, you need to know your status. That is your STI and HIV status. So get yourself tested regularly and keep safe in that way. Also, empower yourself by carrying barrier methods, okay? You can ask your brand new partner if they've been tested recently, but you've got no way of knowing if they're telling the truth, right? You don't know this person yet. So I'm not inviting you to not trust them. I'm saying make sure you've covered all your bases. So barrier methods like gloves, vinyl gloves, you can also use condoms and dental dams. So you would use a dental dam for any time when you are practicing oral sex on a vagina or an anus, a condom for oral sex on a penis, a condom for intercourse, a condom for using toys, and a dental dam. You can actually make one with a condom by snipping off the end and slicing it down the side so that you can pull it open and you've got yourself a dental dam that you can then use to your heart's content. Use a new condom for all of those things that I just mentioned, okay? So yeah, don't then put it on a penis to go in the anus and then use a toy, okay. Carry plenty of barrier method options to keep yourself safe. Be aware of substance use and alcohol while you're on your date, okay? Just because when you let your guard down with substances, maybe it will impair your decision-making ability and could potentially put you at risk, okay? So you're trying to keep yourself extra safe, especially as a precaution when you're first meeting somebody. So this is a good place to add that if you are given a drink, it's best to get it straight directly from the bartender. You want there to be no gray areas around where your drink has been, who's been handling it. So when you've got your drink, be aware of it at all times. That is just a little side note. Now, it's also important to discuss beforehand what the parameters are. You want to have sexual activity. What are the boundaries? What are the parameters? What are the expectations? Of course, these things can change in the moment, but you want to make sure that both parties are consensual. If you feel at any point, and I'm talking about sexual, and I'm talking about just normal average date, having a coffee, if at any point you don't feel into it, you've changed your mind and you want to leave, then it is okay to excuse yourself and you don't need to give a reason. You can say, thank you for today. I'm just not feeling it. I'm going to leave now, and leave. Okay. And by the same token, you will also be able to, you'll also have to accept that as well if they decide the same. If they're not into it and they want to leave, then also be gracious about that. But seriously, during sex, even if you said, yeah, we're going to hook up, yeah, we're going to do all these things to each other, yeah, we go back to yours, and you do that, and then you don't feel like it anymore, it is okay to leave. Absolutely. Please empower yourself with that knowledge that you don't have to follow through if you've now changed your mind. Consent is not a once and done kind of contract. Consent is a living, breathing thing that changes in the moment. Who knows how you're going to feel in that moment? And once you've actually met that person, what is the vibe like? How are you feeling? If you changed your mind, that's okay, right? Consent is really, really important. So advocate for yourself. If you changed your mind, get up and go. Now, if you haven't changed your mind and you're kind of really into it, great. Make sure you advocate for your pleasure, okay? Usually in hookup sex, vulva owners are the least likely demographic to experience orgasm during that sort of encounter. And it's often because they don't say what they need. Vulvas, you know, they can be quite unique in what they like. So vulva owners, if you're a vulva owner, you need to say what you need, okay? And that can feel like a bit needy when it's the first time you've met somebody, but hello, you're there for fun, right? You're there for a good time. So don't just discount your own pleasure when it comes down to it. Use your own hand and show them what you like, or give yourself what you like. Give yourself the kind of stimulation that you require. And why not bring a sex toy into the mix? It can be a great fun way to spice up your hookup encounters. Now, once everything is done and dusted and your date has come to its conclusion, it's really great to check in with yourself and see how you feel that it went. What could you change next time? Were there any red flags you ignored? Was there a different way you could have approached a situation? This is a lesson for you, right? This whole encounter brought you information. Hopefully it brought you fun. Hopefully it brought you a bit of adventure and excitement. But what can you learn next time? How could you do things differently? Was there something that slightly was misleading in your profile that you didn't realize at the time that now you could change to prevent a certain thing happening again? Do that check-in, right? Get really good at this hookup stuff so that you can go out into your next encounter and have an even greater time. If you want to learn more about this, then check out the blog post below that shares all that you need to know about keeping hookups as safe as possible. We'd love to hear what you thought of this. So go ahead and comment below if this is something that you're into. And don't forget to like and subscribe so that you don't miss any of our videos.